Supreme Court has ruled today that the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act, which when it came in 1971, it was essentially for married women. But today the times have evolved. The act has been amended, and it is now available for all women. All women, without comparison to their marital status, are to be treated equally. What is important to note is the court has taken into account teenagers' cases, because we see that there are POCSO mandates where if a teenager is involved in a consensual relationship and if they say want to terminate a pregnancy, one of the parties is bound to will have to report under POCSO. Then there's an issue of mental health which has been accounted for, which is very, very important, and from mental health also abusive marriages.
I want to say that principally a woman should not have to prove forced sex or to prove in a court of law that there is been marital rape, there has been forced intercourse, that even if she is in a consensual relationship, it was forced, and therefore she should be able to avail termination of pregnancy. Ultimately, it's just not pregnancy. She has to carry the child. She has to be responsible to the child. She has to bring up the child. She may not want to give the child in adoption. She also doesn't want an unwanted child to grow in her womb, because ultimately the environment also for that child should be positive. So I welcome the judgment.
And in some quarters, if an unmarried woman gets pregnant, then the courts were holding that the unmarried woman has no right to do an abortion, which is a very strange thing, because abortion rights have nothing to do with marriage. It's a woman's right over her own body, absolute right over her own body. So if she wants to have an abortion, if she's married or unmarried, it makes little difference. But the Supreme Court has cleared that whether you're married or not married, your right to abortion persists. That's one. The second part relates to marital rape. The court says marital rape is rape, but for the limited purpose of abortion rights. It's a first step.